What we're going to look at today is the Enlighten brick Frisco Fay heavy-duty passenger locomotive. It's set number 629 and has 378 pieces. It's a pretty good looking locomotive, and it comes with one minifig. It has slightly more detail than the Enlighten Union Pacific locomotive. If you look on the top, and here's the bottom, it's a good looking engine. Now, if you open it up, and it hinges right there, you can see the motor inside, and it comes with some tools. But I usually don't put the motors together. I did in this case, but I usually don't, because I'm going to have to pull that plastic motor out. It's not a real motor, it's a plastic motor. I'm going to have to pull that out to put the real motor in there to motorize it. And I've mentioned in an earlier video, one of the things about these Enlightened engines and rail cars is they open up. The sides open up on the passenger cars, the backs open up on these locomotives, so you can get in there and play. And I usually don't put the hinges on there. I usually see plastic hinges right here. I usually take those off and modify it, because after I put it together, I don't want it to open on me. Now, what I think really looks good towed behind this Frisco Fay engine are the Hogwarts Express passenger cars. The height is pretty good. The engine's a little bit taller. It's not bad. And the color, it actually matches pretty good. From the red and the yellow on the Hogwarts Express passenger cars to the red, yellow, and gray on this. It's pretty good. It's a good match. And yes, you notice I have two Hogwarts Express passenger cars. That means I bought two Hogwarts Express sets. It's the only way to get two cars. Because remember, Hogwarts Express comes with the engine, it comes with a tender, and it comes with one passenger car. It comes with a bunch of minifigs too, but rail-wise, in order to get another Hogwarts car, you have to buy another Hogwarts set. So that's a good-looking setup with the Hogwarts cars. Now, this engine cost $9.99, that's right, under $10, and it's probably one of the better modern-day Enlighten engines. It's a little higher quality than the Union Pacific engine, and it looks a little more realistic. Though, calling it Frisco Fay, you know, I'm not really fond of that, because it's clearly a Santa Fe engine. But hey, that's just how it is. I order a lot of RC helicopters from overseas too, and they mess the names up on all that stuff too. I've said more than once, if you're a Chinese toy company and you need somebody in the United States to help you with the English names and the common names on things, hey, get a hold of me. I know about helicopters and trains and rail and trucks and cars and stuff. Hey, it's a lot easier than making things up. And what I mean by this, you might find this pretty funny. Some of you guys think it's interesting, some just won't care. On the RC helicopters that I get, like on the Madhawks, they all say Marines across the back of them. Doesn't matter if it's a Coast Guard helicopter or an Army helicopter or a civilian helicopter for news, they all say Marines across the back. Well, you know, they're smart. They wanted the toughest armed forces name on the helicopter. That's fine. But, you know, a little bit of research. So that's what I'm talking about when I say if you're a Chinese toy company and you want a little help with some American or North American names, hey, get a hold of me. But as for this, it's a good looking engine, and this is really going to be a nice engine when we motorize it. And we will motorize this in an upcoming video. And I did mention that this has a little more detail than the Union Pacific engine, but we could probably spruce it up a little bit more by putting chrome horns on it and touching it up a little bit. But it is solidly built. It's as solidly built as any Lego engine. And it's probably one of the best quality Enlightened locomotives that I've seen so far. The others were good, but this is top notch.
Beameister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.